beers, but they were like, oh, they're only 12 ounces. Great.
Okay.
I'll take them. And the Athletics said, hey, you know what? We'll take Lawrence Butler on a 7-year extension. The A's outfielder joining us now from Mesa. Lawrence, how's it going, man?
How we doing? How's everything going, y'all?
It's going fine for us. Not nearly as well as it seems. Oh, he's gone. He left us.
Oh,
just hung up.
We lost him.
Fine. He said, okay, there we go. He's coming back. Live radio, everybody. Lawrence Butler, we're doing okay. Not nearly as well as you're doing, man. How are things since signing your 7-year, $65 million deal?
How we doing, everybody? Thanks for having me on. And things, to be honest, have been a little crazy the past couple of days, but
really,
I mean, they've been chilling out, but I've been glad, I've been happy, family's excited, I'm just glad to be here for a long time.
Excellent.
It's incredible. You're the first guy in a long time to get one of these deals. It just not only eats up all your arbitration years, but then goes a few years past that. Just how crazy is that to be maybe what could be considered like the face of this franchise moving forward?
It's pretty crazy, especially because this is an organization I've been drafted by. I went through every level. So, I've kind of just been able to grow as a person and as a player with the A's. So, it's really special that, they gave me this contract to, so I could play here for multiple years.
Is it one of those things where you get an extension and you're locked in, so it makes spring training easier, or do you feel like there's a little more pressure now that they've I like the phrasing James used, kind of made you the face of this team moving forward?
I mean, it's always pressure playing in the big leagues. It's just you kind of just got to go out there and do it every day. But I mean, I'm a type of guy that embraces the pressure. I love the lights, I love the pressure, I love the spotlight, and if it comes down to me being the last guy to, win us the game, I would love to be in that position. And, win or lose, I'll take full responsibility of it. And, I just want to be the guy that had the chance to, put the team on top. So, it's an amazing feeling just being, a guy with a contract on the A's.
Lawrence, when you took off in the second half of last season, you just had this incredible run in the second half. You finished with 22 homers. You finished with 18 stolen bases. Just what is it that you're working on right now to make sure that that's the player you are and that you cement yourself as a full-time major league ball player going forward?
Really, I'm working on every part of the game, because I want to be a complete ball player. And, last year was just a little glimpse of, what I feel like I could do. And, this year I hope to put on full display of, all my tools and talent. So, in spring training, we kind of just working on everything: defense, hitting, base running, the full repertoire of the game. And, I just want to be a complete all-around player.
We're talking to Lawrence Butler, outfielder for the Athletics. What's the vibe in spring training this year? We got to talk to you guys a little bit at the Sawyer here before you headed down to Arizona, but what's the vibe in spring training this year versus last year? Because last year it felt like, okay, this team's got a chance to maybe make a little noise. Whereas this year it kind of feels like, oh, they might really be about it. Like we're talking postseason this year. Do you feel that vibe down there in Arizona?
Yeah, that's for sure the vibe in Arizona. I mean, everybody's on the same page of, playing into October. We don't want to just play to September and go home. We all think we're a better team than we were last year, and we're a better team than a lot of teams in the league. So, we kind of really want to get into playoff baseball this year and, just kind of get our feet wet in playoff baseball. A lot of us haven't played playoff baseball. We're a pretty young team, a couple veterans, but, we really want to get into October and, really see what that's about.
Lawrence, we asked this question of Mark Kotze last week, but is there anyone that stands out to you that you're looking at, one of your teammates that you're like, oh boy, this guy's got a chance to have one of those breakout seasons like you did last year?
I mean, we got a couple. I mean, I would love to say Tyler Soderstrom, Zach Geloff, Jacob Wilson, JT Ginn. I mean, I feel like those guys, put in a lot of work. And, they've been showing so far in spring training. So, I really feel like, those guys are going to have a big year, even though Zach kind of established himself when he got called up. But, I feel like he's really going to have one of those big breakout years where, the whole league's going to notice that he's one of the guys.
I know you've been pretty busy playing ball. You've been able to follow the Hawks at all? They won 4 of their last 5. number 7 seed. They're doing all right despite the injuries.
Yeah, I mean, I follow the Hawks on Instagram. I watch all their games, you know, and I went to a lot of them this past off season. So I got to go to a lot of them. I went to the first game of the season, and yeah, I love the Hawks. I mean, I'm just glad we're gonna be able to get into that playoffs. Usually when we go to the playoffs, we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So hopefully we can get past the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and we can get into the finals. So we'll see how they do.
Who's your player there for the Hawks?
Trae Young, Ice Trae. Trae the dope. I like Jalen Johnson now too. He's pretty good, and I love our first rounder. He's been playing really good this year.
Oh yeah, Ricochet.
Ricochet. Yeah, he's been playing really good this year.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, good luck at spring training. Good luck this season. I'm sure we'll talk to you down the line. Congratulations again on the contract extension, and go have a good game tonight.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you so much. See you
Thanks,
later.
Lawrence. Yes, sir. Lawrence Butler, A's outfielder.